Hello everyone, welcome back to Squinn TV. This is a new series I'm doing, it's Astroneer. It just came out today on Steam in the UK, so I picked it up. It's early access, pre-alpha, and it's a sandbox, sci-fi sandbox, kind of resource gathering, crafting game. I've had a little bit of a blast on it already, just to get my way around it, and I was going to do like the first 15 minutes with you guys, just show you what it's like getting started out. So, let's launch off. As you can see, we launch off this exodynamics like ring that has pods on it, and we start off in a small escape pod that floats through space away from our main dock and brings us down onto the planet. So I love the graphics as well, like kind of cool, different, cartoony. But yeah, this game looks sweet. We're going to jump into it now. So when you get out of the ship, it's tab to jump out and then WASD to move. Now, number one thing that's important with this is energy and oxygen. So if you can see here, I'm tethered to the ship at the moment, so I'm all good for both. But as I walk away, the tether will disappear, and then energy will start getting used. So this compound, this stuff now, as you can see the yellow bars going down on my backpack. That's because I'm using this gun. This gun is like your pickaxe of the game. This is what lets you terraform the land and also collect resources. See, I'm out of power. That means I need to run back to the ship, tether up, and then I'll start charging the gun. It's energy for me. The first thing you want to do as soon as you get down is grab some compound, because in your backpack you have a small crafting table below which will let you craft different things. And energy being so important, I'm going to craft a solar panel, and I'll show you why in a moment. Bang, that'll go on the side of your backpack, and that'll help you to kind of keep the energy where you want it to be whilever you're running around. So that's cool. I'm going to have them now. I should have a bit more energy when it comes to zapping the rest of these resources. With compound as well, you can make tethers, and what the tethers allow you to do is kind of elongate that ship energy. So again, I can't stress enough, just get some power, go into your suit, go into your ship. It allows you to kind of be away from it for much longer periods of time, which get helpful once you've got all the resources in your direct area. So let's go back now. We've got a little bit more of this, and tether up. And I'm going to make a couple more solar panels, because if you can see on the ship those two nodes there, if you watch me here, I can actually place them on the ship, and that'll give me power. I keep calling it the ship, it's a pod. That'll give me power on the pod. So we've got some energy now going to both ourselves and that. Next time we get some more compound, we'll make some tethers, and that'll kind of help us with our oxygen situation. Because watch this, right? I'm going to walk out to this here, because this is obviously some other kind of resource. And speaking of other kind of resources, the next thing we want is this stuff. This is resin. So what this allows you to do, I'll show you in a moment, is expand the pod. So if you saw earlier the small nodes kind of coming off the pod, they're like expansion slots. So let me get as much of this as I can get before it tells me to go. Yeah, look, oxygen down to 50%. We are working on borrowed time with this. Cool, let's go back. Look, see how it's telling me to extend. So let's go tether up, and let's extend that. So this thing pops out like a little pipe out the node, and then there's a blueprint of what you can make. And on top it says resin and the outline of a stack of resin. So let's pop that there, take that out, click it on the spot, and then it'll expand slightly more, and then it asks you to do it twice more, which luckily for us we can do. So let's bang, pop that there, bang, pop that there. Cool. So let's get rid of the backpack. So as you can see here, some kind of weird platforms showing up with some backwards writing. That's funny. You just have to go around the front and it'll tell you what the actual thing says. So on here, we've got a printer, research table, smelter, and vehicle bay. For each you need different things, so it's aluminium here for the vehicle brake, copper for the printer, compound for research, and compound for smelter. I've got nothing at the moment in my bag, and the sun's gone down, which is a bit of a shame because we could do with some tethering, because as you can see now, to get out to that thing, it's a bit of a walk, and you saw how much my oxygen didn't last time. So let's get out there as quick as we can. Some more resin there, and again, we can just grab that in a bit, and we can use it to expand the pod slightly more. But this is a nice big chunk of compound, so let's get as much of this as we can. See how quickly my power goes down now that the sun's not out. Not quite enough for the stack. Doesn't matter, let's head back before it starts kicking off at me about oxygen. Got a little bit of power, so we'll just grab a bit of resin and go tether up. So we've got some compound now, but I don't want to make, this is what I want to make. I want to make some tethers so we can get further away. Let's make two stacks of tethers, and then we'll, what should we make first? I'm thinking research would probably be the way to go. So we've got a little bit of compound left, so we can fill one stack. As you can see here, the blueprint's there for the research table, and then the items you need to make it show up as small blueprints in front. So all you got to do is pick stuff out your bag and place them there. So our energy is fine, we'll be good for oxygen. Let's quickly run back over to the to that big block there, and we'll see if we can pick up enough more compound to complete the research table. Guys, if you like the look of this game, you know, let me know. Tell me down in the comments. I'm always happy to hear. Are we getting anything from this, or am I just sapping power for no reason? I think we've probably got enough there as a stack. So let's go back and finish that research table off. Could be using my tethers right now. I'm not. We'll do that when we walk back out. Because look, oxygen down to 50%. Living on borrowed time. Oxygen's really important in space. And tethering. Cool. Right, so let's put our... Oh, it's not quite a stack. So we need to venture out. So as you can see, I can place tethers with T. That one's just a bit too far away. Cool. Right. Let's pick them up and let's pick a direction we want to travel in. See if we can see anything. So over here, let's go over here. This looks like it might be the future for us. So that's not 2 stacks of tether, that's literally 2 tethers. But it's just allowed us to get that a little bit further away without it being a big problem. So there's resin. We want compound though. But let's get more resin. We can always go back to the tether to get a bit more energy and oxygen. No power. See what I mean about power? It's of utmost importance to get as much of it as quick as possible, and those tethers so you can walk further away. That's what I've kind of learned so far. Like this is kind of where I'm at. So let's charge up on the on the pod, and then we'll make our way back out and get some more resources. So yeah, I mean, early access, I've read the developers seem to be really on board with pushing this game forward. You know, they've brought it out early access, and they've said, you know, there's going to be a lot more updates coming up. Things will change with the game and it will evolve, and hopefully, you know, if you guys like it and I still enjoy playing it, it'll evolve as we play and we'll all get to learn this together, which is what I want, you know. I want you guys to be happy. So let's grab this stuff. What's this? What have I found here? Unknown. Research. So this can be carried back and we can pop it on the research table. The sun's coming up, which is good news for our energy needs. Let's take this to our research table. We still need compound though, which isn't great. So I want to pop that down there for now. Still need compound. I'm looking around to see if I can see any. Now that the sun's out, we should be okay for energy for a little bit longer. There, compound over there. Perfect. Let's go grab some of that, get the research table up, and then we can research that weird green thing I just found. Nice, loads of resin here, so we'll be doing more expansions on the pod. Come on, bro, let's get this stuff. Compound. Get as much of it as we can. See how much more energy I've got when the sun's up. Just like actual life. I've dropped one. My bag's full. It's alright, we'll come and get him in a bit. Right, let's fly back, because look at that oxygen situation. And we'll make some more tethers as well, so we can get a little bit closer to this, to these, and get a bit closer to these resources without us having to run back so often. Cool, I'm tethered. Right. So let's finish this. I want the compound. Boom. And then you hit the craft, and that'll pop up our research table. Now let's grab him. And we put him there. Oh, power. We need to wait for this thing to power up, which it should be doing because there's solar panels on the solar panels on the ship, so this should be getting power. I mean, it's calling for a battery in which we need lithium for, but this should be getting power from this. There we go. Solar panels. Power. See? So now this will charge up. So we'll wait for this to charge up, and then it'll tell us what that thing is probably. Let's make some more tethers while we can, because they're obviously quite important. And then we may as well use up some of this resin to open up some space in our backpacks as well. So let's expand through this end. Resin. See the blueprint, how I just literally click it down where I want it. Resin. And I think, what now? What should we make now? I'm not interested in having a printer. Well, eventually I am. Got research. I kind of want a vehicle bay, but everything's telling me I should have a smelter, and for that I need more compound. Okay. Okay, so this is good to go. Now go back on there, and let's hit the little crafty button, and then our table will research this anomaly we've found. Egg. What is it? An egg. Fuel condenser. Sweet. Got a fuel condenser. We researched fuel condenser. Not gonna lie, don't know how it's gonna help us going forward. I'm sure it will. I'm not quite there yet though. You're gonna have to bear with. But let's head back out to our resources. Okay, so that's all of our tethering for now. But yeah, we need more compound. Which was over here. Look for the bit of land that I've been messing with, because that's where the compound is. There. Let's go grab the last of that compound. It's full stack that we left. Good to know that that doesn't despawn. I'll just pick up what's left of this here. Woohoo, going crazy. Come on, let's go back, because the sun's going down. Okay, come here. Let's go. Back to our tether, back to the ship. We're running out of oxygen. We're running out of energy. We're living on borrowed time again. Let's get back. And is this like some... Oh my god. We're suffocating. Come on, bro. Tether up. Tether up. Ah, hero. That was close, right? You guys were worried? I was worried. So let's get our compound block that we have here. Get in there, and we should have another one. To put there. And then let's craft the smelter. Smelter, no power. Probably not going to get any power till tomorrow. I'm definitely going to need to make some batteries as well, because I can't imagine our solar power is going to be doing it for us, you know, if we want to be working through the night and whatnot. So if you look in the bag, it's just, I need lithium to make a battery. Lithium. I can make wind turbines as well from aluminium. So that's it basically, guys. That's kind of like the start of the game. That's what you want to be doing. You want to be getting yourself set up with power, making sure you've got some tethers so you can kind of outstretch a little bit further from that pod, and yeah, you know, get a research table together, get a smelter together, so you can start making more advanced things. And that's what we're going to be doing in our next episode. I'm going to call this one here. This, like I said, was just the first 10-15 minutes of the game. Show you what to do, how to get set up when you get down on a planet, and what you want to start doing. I really hope you've enjoyed watching it. I've enjoyed playing it. I want to do more. Obviously, if you guys are happy for me to do more, tell me in the comments. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. If you like the video, like it. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.